Hello there, welcome back to, well, the third game with Denmark. We're going to go for the outside bet here, which is basically to win this without too much trouble. I think I'm kind of tempted to actually marry a Norwegian princess, and the reason being that would actually, well, support me a lot. Prince of Hungary. Hungary is kind of far away, and, well, who do I really want to marry? Byzantine, Prince of Byzantine, probably. Could help out quite a bit. And ambition-wise, what are we going to go for here? Paragon of Virtue? I guess first of all we need to improve our diplomacy. And how much cash are we actually earning? We're earning 10 ducats a month. This guy, 47 years old, he has a strong claim to the Kingdom of Denmark. I can raise about 4,000 men. Not the best here, to be perfectly honest. And I guess I'll actually vote for the Duke of Yeland to, first of all, unite some of my lands in a better fashion. And second of all, it'll make things probably a little bit easier down the line. I could borrow 300 from the Jews here, which is kind of interesting. I think we might actually do that. Let's see if, allow the, let's see if first who wins actually the war for England. We'll invade England, but we have quite a bit of time here. I have no idea if I actually need to be king with this guy, but I might have to. We'll figure that out very soon. I guess we can ally the Swedes. What are my allies right now? Kingdom of Sweden, Duke of Yeland, Count of Rogaland. I could try some leisures, I think. I guess I told him it's not ready. I guess that's best. Yeah, we're going to get strong ties here with the Swedes. Now the big question is, can I revoke the county of Halsten or Holsten? So I'm the heir here, so we're going to kill him. I need 6 provinces for the simple reason it'll give me a lot of extra gold, and that is basically my reasoning here. So we're going to save gold, we're going to keep an eye on England, and we'll probably go for a war down the line, but not right now. Let's see how it plays out. And I actually got Skåne here straight away, so good but bad. So how do people feel about me right now? He still loves me, this guy. Oh, that's me. Holland. Am I all no. Can I plot to revoke the county? Revoke the county host and kill Baron? Yeah, I guess we'll just kill the Baron. That works too. I just need enough holdings to make a little bit of extra cash. And that's basically it, so it shouldn't actually be a problem here. 2 peasant families in Shetland who have been locked in a bitter feud for generations. This conflict has now escalated to the point where it is even discussed in circles of nobility. Although this feud would normally be far beneath your notice, this could be a golden opportunity to practice your diplomacy. Well, I will put an end to this squabble. We invited 2 feuding families to a local inn, hoping to reach some kind of agreement. The peasants are seated at 2 opposing tables on either side of your position in the middle. Someone brought pitchforks, one clutches a live chicken, and all of them look moderately inbred. This could be a challenge. I guess we'll flatter them then. My friends, you say with a warm smile as you can muster, I think you know why I've called your great families here. As you suffer from this tragic conflict, the entire realm suffered with you. I guess we'll mention the patriotic duty here. See if that works. You continue in a harsher voice, but at the same time you have a duty and responsibility to crown. You can fight each other on the street and we look away. We ruin an entire harvest for each other and we look away. Not again. The line must be drawn here. This far, no further. Well, it looks like things will be turning violent. I did my best. You barely have time to dodge the chicken someone hurls your way. With a howl, the 2 families leap over the tables and throw themselves at each other, with you caught in the middle. Clothes torn and covered in bruises, you eventually manage to crawl out of the inn as the fighting continues inside. Well, I did my best. So, I think I actually want to keep her in my court. No, I don't. She'll hate my guts, so we'll send her away. I guess I have about 5 years to prepare, I would presume. 5 or 10 years. Worst case scenario, I'll actually be killed before that, but I can always hope I can avoid that one way or another. Wow. Apparently I should check who is educating the kids here. I'll do it myself. It should be better than most. So, that is a ton of kids. Well, at least that bodes well for taking England, if I can do that. Taking England my reputation is ruined. Classic. So, I have a ruined reputation, but we'll kill him nonetheless. I rule in the Kingdom of Denmark. We'll just have to try again. It's a trap for him. Arbitrary lost. But yeah, I'm going to save up a little bit of money here and see if we can get ourselves a war in England. Right now, it seems like they're actually beaten back. The Normans' war here probably died. No, they actually just defeated him. Interesting. We'll have to see how this goes, but potentially we might actually be able to make something work. If the Norwegians actually manage to beat him, things are going to get a little bit interesting. But it could get interesting as well. What we're going to do is ransom him for gold. And as I said, we're going to save up money here rather than anything else. I'm also very tempted to fight some smaller wars here to grow, well, my land, so to speak. We might go off the pagans here. I think we'll do that. I should have enough men for that to work too. We'll see how it plays out. I'll go after this guy and then we'll declare holy war. It should be fairly interesting. Can afford to lose one in piety, so I actually have a truce with this guy, I would presume then. Well, we'll wait and see what happens. So, as you can see, I'm actually in a war with the Holy Roman Empire, of all things, and the reason is simple. I managed to get myself an alliance with the French, and I'm kind of gambling here that I can use that alliance for, well, my own goals and purposes here. I guess I'm going to accept that one as well. I'm not be participating in these wars, I think. At least not, well, too much here. But I can actually raise quite a bit of armies here. So what I think what we're going to do here is we're going to help. It's not the smartest or the best thing to do, I know. But if I can just make at least the Swedes trust me a bit, and I can drag them and the French into a war for England, I'm definitely going to be able to pull that off. That is kind of what I'm thinking here. If I can actually pull it off, it's another, well, it's another thing entirely. But if I can just at least help them a little bit here and get relations up, I'm pretty sure things will go my way. I'm also currently trying to sue the Pope. See, once we get to 100 piety, I can ask for money. And hopefully, if I get money, I'll be able to make something work here. With an extra 400, 500, 600 gold, I can easily sustain a big mercenary group for a while longer, and thus we can win the war for England, which is the goal here. And getting in alliance with the Byzantines as well is definitely going to be key here. So let's take the gold rather than anything else. And we actually won that battle with surprisingly ease. So I guess we'll just allow or help sieging here a little bit, and try to not lose too many troops, but we'll see how it plays out. It should be fine. So I guess we could stay strong. Church vassal opinion. I guess we'll stay strong even so. Fertility, we have enough kids. Let's just say that. We have more than enough kids. I am also tempted to try and kill someone here, and the reason is actually fairly simple. When I kill someone that's my heir, or someone that is have me as their heir, I also get the gold. So killing this guy would actually net me a little bit of cash. So I'm going to try to do that. The Holy Roman Empire war is going well as well, so fighting with these guys should also be to some extent helpful. There's a civil war here as well, so I'm very tempted now to actually go ahead. And since you can see that the Swedes will actually win this war on their own, so what I think I'm going to do is help them siege this one, and then we're actually going to set up our troops here and march them over there and see if we can actually get England. It would be interesting to see if that actually goes as planned. I would actually presume that it will do. We do have a lot of cash, or at least a bit of cash right now, so we can probably make something work there as well. Seljuk invasion of Armenia. I'm going to decline that one. Sorry, pal, but I have a couple of wars planned here myself. Don't really want to overexert myself. And it seems like Byzantine Empire is actually falling apart, which is also a little bit interesting to note. But I can raise about 5,500 men. I can also use retinues, claim England. How many men can I actually muster? About 10,000. So, using the biggest mercenary group and everything, how... I can't actually transfer everything over to Booth. But yeah, I think we're going to take a chance here. We're going to declare war on him. We're going to try and claim England here. This is actually the hardest one, no matter how you look at it. Also going to try and call them both, well, this guy. Too far away, it's right across the pond, so to speak. And we're going to raise our fleet here. What we're going to do first is get the Levi's over to Scotland. And once we have our Levi's over in Scotland, we are, I think, going to try and get a mercenary group of some description over to help as well. That's the goal. The only problem is if I have too little goal and it's doing this too early. So the Swedes join in. And the French join in. This is great. I should have, with that, enough troops to make everything work. The problem is, do I have enough cash? Popey, I'm relying on you. Popey, I choose you. Request money. No. You have free investiture. If I move over to Papal, will you then allow me to request money? We'll take a chance here. If I get that cash, then England will definitely be ours. Yeah, of course the Pope helped me. Everyone loves me, apparently. So let's just get those 59,000 men, just in case. 59,000? 59, just in case they'll make the difference here. And I'll drop them off in Scotland, as per the previous instructions. It should probably be enough to drop them off there. Let's drop them off in Dunbar. Potentially, the English might actually come and attack me, which wouldn't actually become as too much of a surprise. Let's see here. I guess we'll hire these guys. Yeah, we'll hire those guys. And with that, I think I have enough men, or should have enough men. We'll also go one step back just in case the English actually spotted me. So, let us get all of our men over the pond. Let us find their army and destroy it, hopefully quick. The fact that the Swedes sent 2,000 men there is kind of troublesome, but at least they'll whittle down their army a little bit, I will hope. And we're also going to just sacrifice some of our ships here for the sake of preserving money. So let us march down here and see if we can destroy that English army or not. I'll show the battle, and we'll see how it turns out. So we just caught the English army here, 6,000 men of theirs. Unfortunately, my son died in battle, and apparently I have improved my skills. I didn't really want to go to Miklagard and make me proud, so yeah, I'll allow him to go to Miklagard, the Varangian Guard. It should work out just fine. Meanwhile, you are to train troops. How much am I losing? 17 ducats a month. Well, I just need to win 1 or 2 battles, and that should actually be enough here, I think, to make the difference that I want or need. And once we've actually won these battles here, I'll go straight down to the southern parts here and try to take as much land as possible. Having one or two big dukes in England should be fine. If they go for an independence war, I might actually just go for straight out imprisoning them once the war is over. So that could actually work out a lot. I guess we'll try to get paranoid rather than trusting. Got the bishop, got the captain of the Breton band. Good. Looks good. So yeah, we're going to, considering the fact that we'll get the King of England imprisoned no matter what we do, I guess we'll go for Kent and these smaller parts. Just try and siege them. This guy's become a tough soldier. Order Duchess of Meissen. A Princess of France. I guess we'll actually take a secondary Princess of France here just to solidify the alliance, so to speak. And I think we'll also go ahead here and siege. Try and find some other places to siege, because this one is definitely going to be a little bit too much of a troublesome area to siege. What, does he have 2,000, 1,500 men everywhere? Yeah, we'll just have to go for some brutal sieges here. First of all, we need a smaller army to actually make this work. And by sieging quickly, we'll get money and a smaller army. And I'm also planning to kill that Baron, so that should be fine. Baron at Felborg, I inherited it by killing him, and I got a little bit of cash from that. One less threat to establishment. Hopefully one less threat to establishment, rather a little bit more gold for the box of cash. But yeah, I'm going to siege as much as possible here, and we'll see if I can make something work. I'm a little bit tempted to actually take the Northern part, but we'll be doing sieges. We'll see how it turns out. It should be virtually done by now. So, as I said, I'll siege, and we'll see how it all turns out. So, the war is almost over here. There's some more annoying little problems, but it shouldn't actually be anything to be too wary of. The problem is that the French haven't actually joined any troops over here, but apparently they have lost some battles here, and the war against the Holy Roman Empire is at least about to, well, end up in a huge loss. So what I think we're going to do here is just keep on snatching a province here and there. Resist my foul impulses. Yes, I think we'll do that. And as I said, our plan is to finish the war. And then we're going to do some holy wars, or we're going to imprison and banish rather than anything else, and I think that should work out just fine to my yeah, I guess we'll marry. Well, we're getting pretty close, or pretty strong ties here to the French, and I guess that's fine. It's a strong alliance, and it'll probably help in the long run. But as I was saying, we're going to do a little bit of sieging, and we're probably going to try and imprison a lot of these Norman rulers as soon as we actually get to the as soon as we actually become King of England. So we're going to be a very much brutal and very mean here. So Torgil wants actually to become a monk. Guess that's fine. He's club-footed after all. And yeah, well, very well, if that's what he really wants. I can allow him to become a monk. So we already have a kid here who could potentially become or get a weak claim to France, which is great. But yeah, the plan here is actually to we're going to siege this one, and then we're going to make peace. But the plan overall would be that we'll be imprisoning a lot of these annoying smaller rulers, and by doing so, I might get in trouble at home, but overall the plan is to basically imprison everyone in England and use that to my advantage by basically taking the entire of England and handing out to my sons. It should work, but I'm a little bit unsure. We do have a problem with the monthly balance. Vassal Levi's raised too long. A lot of people hate me for that, but all in all, it could work out to be fairly alright here. So, King Sven II of Denmark gains Kingdom of England and 70 prestige. So we're going to do that. Unfortunately, I did not imprison this guy, which is a problem per se. And it got a ton of land. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dukes here. And I'm going to try and take them all, per se. It's going to be a little bit risky, but I might as well try and imprison right now to see how it works out. This guy is safely locked away. We'll be banishing him, taking everything he owns, which is great. We're also going to go off the other dukes here. 51%. Unfortunately, didn't get him. Will I get this guy? He's not in my prison. Where is he? By Duke Harold the Great, which is kind of interesting. Guess we'll try and imprison this guy as well. Unfortunately, that did not go well. How about the last Duke here? He's also imprisoned by Harold the Great. So if I actually banish Harold, then I can probably imprison these two. Let's see here. I'm going to banish you. And with that, how are we looking in terms of direct vassalage? Denmark, I didn't actually get too much here, which is kind of a problem. But yes, I will be trying to banish everything in the entirety of Denmark. I might, as I said, get into trouble by doing so, but it's the main goal, and I have no idea how it will actually work out. So, my odds are apparently not on my side here. But at least I got this guy, so we're going to banish him straight away here. I'm also going to try take these small accounts, and I'll probably continue from this save, I think. We'll have to wait and see, but this one seems to be the most likely one right now. And we're going to try to form the Kingdom of Jerusalem with Denmark here. We'll see how it goes next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. Tell me which of the 3 saves you want me to continue on, and we'll see what happens. I'll see you around. Bye.